Hello and welcome back to the Ielts. My name's Steve and I'll be discussing another common topic in the speaking test. In the previous lesson we talked about hobbies and interests. Today we'll be talking about goals and ambitions. The subject of goals and ambitions is one of the most challenging topics that you should be prepared for. Education and career goals are both likely to be asked about. These topics will require you to talk about both short-term and long-term plans, dreams, goals and ambitions. When talking about future plans or goals, it's important to choose the right verb tenses and vocabulary. Lexical resource takes 25% of your speaking band score, so it's essential to demonstrate your language proficiency the moment you start your answer. The key skills in this lesson are paraphrasing and rephrasing. Paraphrasing is a strategy you can use for your first statement. It's an essential skill in Ielts that will show the flexibility of your speech and a way to avoid redundancy. In speaking, paraphrasing means saying a statement in a different way without changing its meaning. Always bear in mind that repeating the words in the question as part of your introduction is not recommended in Ielts. Rephrasing is saying what you said earlier in another way. Like paraphrasing, rephrasing can be done using synonyms and changing the word's form and sentence structure. Sometimes information needs to be repeated. You wouldn't want to repeat the same words in your statement, since this can make you lose points. For instance, when making a conclusion or ending an answer, one option you can take is to repeat the most important information in your answer. Look at this example. Now let's look at some questions about goals and ambitions. To answer this question, you have to express the degree of its importance. You can use adverbs such as very or quite to begin your answer. Paraphrase the question to express your vocabulary range and your grammar skills. Start your answer with a strong statement. Here are some examples. This type of question allows you to speculate or predict the future and is often difficult to answer. A question like this demands an immediate answer, but there are instances in which you may fail to do so. If you're unable to give a strong statement at the beginning of your answer, you may do it in your conclusion. Rephrase your first statement and end your answer with a strong point. Again, giving an answer by repeating the question is not a good answer. Take a look at this example. My ultimate goal in life is to pursue a career in archaeology. I've always wanted to be an archaeologist ever since I was in my teens. I can't picture myself doing anything else other than going to ancient sites and unmasking the remains of the old world. I'm working hard to attain this goal by volunteering at a well-renowned institute that specialises in this area. Sample answer 1 used the exact pattern of words in the question. This way of answering will not give you a high score in lexical resource nor in grammatical range and accuracy. Observe how sample answer 2 uses paraphrasing in the introduction and rephrasing in the conclusion. I've been studying archaeology and it's my goal to have a career in this field. I've always wanted to be an archaeologist ever since I was in my teens. I can't picture myself doing anything else than going to ancient sites and unmasking the remains of the old world. I'm working hard to attain this goal by volunteering at a well-renowned institute that specialises in this area. I will accomplish my biggest goal as soon as I graduate. The first and last statement made an impact. Therefore, paraphrasing and rephrasing are essential skills you must learn before taking the test. That concludes Lesson 3 of Chapter 2. Don't forget to brush up on the previous topics. See you next time. Bye.